Certainly. Here's a detailed summary of James Kynge: China Shakes the World, A Titan's Rise and Troubled Future, and the Challenge for America. China Shakes the World by James Kynge offers an in-depth exploration of China's meteoric rise on the global stage and its implications for the rest of the world, particularly the United States. Kynge, a seasoned journalist with extensive experience in Asia, combines personal anecdotes with rigorous analysis to paint a vivid picture of China's transformation. Part 1: The Rise of a Titan. Kynge begins by tracing China's rapid economic ascent, which has fundamentally altered the global economic landscape. The author recounts China's transition from a predominantly agrarian society to a global manufacturing powerhouse. This transformation has been driven by a combination of government reforms, foreign investment, and an abundant labor force willing to work for low wages. The book highlights the significant role played by China's integration into the global economy, particularly after its entry into the World Trade Organization, WTO, in 2001. This move opened up new markets for Chinese goods, fueling the country's export-led growth. Kynge also discusses the impact of China's opening up policy under Deng Xiaoping, which encouraged foreign direct investment and technological transfer from the West. Part 2: The Impact on Global Industry. Kynge delves into how China's rise has reshaped global industries. He explores the phenomenon of China price, where Chinese manufacturers offer goods at prices so low that they undercut competitors worldwide. This has led to the decline of traditional manufacturing bases in countries like the United States and Europe, resulting in job losses and industrial decline. The author provides case studies of industries that have been particularly affected by China's rise, such as steel, textiles, and electronics. Kynge illustrates how Chinese companies have been able to dominate these sectors by leveraging economies of scale, low labor costs, and aggressive pricing strategies. He also touches on the environmental and social costs of China's industrial growth, including pollution, resource depletion, and poor working conditions. Part 3: The Social and Political Dimensions. Kynge explores the social and political implications of China's rise, both domestically and internationally. He examines the tensions within Chinese society, where rapid economic growth has led to increasing inequality and social unrest. The author discusses the challenges faced by the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, in maintaining stability while navigating the demands of a burgeoning middle class and the pressures of globalization. On the international stage, Kynge analyzes the geopolitical implications of China's rise. He discusses how China's growing economic power has translated into increased political influence, particularly in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The author also addresses the concerns of other global powers, especially the United States, which views China's rise as a challenge to its own hegemony. Part 4: The Environmental and Resource Challenges. The book addresses the environmental and resource challenges posed by China's rapid industrialization. Kynge highlights the severe environmental degradation resulting from China's focus on economic growth at all costs. He discusses the pollution of air, water, and soil, as well as the overexploitation of natural resources such as coal, water, and rare earth metals. Kynge emphasizes that China's environmental issues are not just a domestic problem but have global repercussions. The country's reliance on coal, for instance, makes it one of the largest emitters of greenhouse gases, contributing significantly to global climate change. The author also examines China's increasing demand for natural resources and how this has led to a new form of economic colonialism, particularly in Africa and Latin America. Part 5: The Challenge for America. In the final part of the book, Kynge focuses on the implications of China's rise for the United States. He discusses the economic challenges posed by China's competitive advantage in manufacturing and its growing technological capabilities. The author warns that America's industrial base is being eroded by China's low-cost production and that the U.S. must adapt to the new realities of global competition. Kynge also explores the strategic and military dimensions of the U.S.-China relationship. He discusses the growing concerns in Washington about China's military modernization and its ambitions in the Asia-Pacific region. The author argues that the U.S. needs to develop a coherent strategy to manage its relationship with China, balancing cooperation and competition. Conclusion: a troubled future? Kynge concludes by reflecting on the uncertainties surrounding China's future. While China's rise has been extraordinary, it faces significant challenges that could derail its continued growth. These include environmental degradation, social unrest, political corruption, and the potential for economic slowdown. The author also considers the global implications of China's rise. He suggests that the world must prepare for a future where China plays a central role, but where the rules of global governance and trade may be increasingly contested. Kynge urges Western countries to engage with China in a constructive manner, recognizing its achievements while addressing its challenges. Themes and implications. 1. Globalization and economic shifts. Kynge highlights how China's integration into the global economy has caused significant shifts in global trade and industry. The book illustrates the interconnectedness of economies and the ripple effects of China's growth on the rest of the world. 2. Economic disruption. The rise of China has disrupted traditional economic powers, particularly in manufacturing sectors. Kynge discusses how industries in the West have been forced to adapt to the new competitive landscape, often with significant social and economic costs. 3. Environmental concerns. The book emphasizes the environmental toll of China's rapid industrialization. Kynge draws attention to the global environmental impact of China's growth, particularly in terms of pollution and resource depletion. 4. Geopolitical tensions. Kynge explores the geopolitical ramifications of China's rise, particularly its growing influence in international affairs and its challenge to U.S. dominance. The book discusses the strategic concerns of other countries and the potential for conflict. 5. China's internal challenges. Despite its economic success, China faces significant internal challenges, including social inequality, political corruption, and environmental degradation. Kynge suggests that these issues could pose risks to China's continued rise. 6. The U.S.-China relationship. The book delves into the complex relationship between the U.S. and China, emphasizing the need for a nuanced approach that balances competition with cooperation. Kynge argues that the U.S. must adapt to the new global reality shaped by China's rise. In conclusion, China Shakes the World is a compelling analysis of China's rise and its implications for the global order. James Kynge offers a balanced and insightful perspective, highlighting both the opportunities and challenges posed by China's emergence as a global power. The book serves as a wake-up call for the West, urging policymakers, businesses, and citizens to engage thoughtfully with China's evolving role in the world. This summary provides a comprehensive overview of the key themes and arguments in Kynge's book. If you need more details or specific insights, feel free to ask.